my loves. Welcome, marhaba. This is my channel, See Like Sheba. I feel like I'm saying it out of order, but there really is no order because I'm making this all up. Anyway, hey, I'm Sheba. Welcome to my channel. It is called See Like Sheba, and you guys are here to see like me, and I'm here to just like say whatever I want. And yeah, just talk a lot. I realize that after I do an episode, I always like feel really good. I like how I feel. I like thinking back about like what I said and how I said. And a lot of times I'm like, oh dang, I should have said that. And it used to really stress me out when I realized I had if I had written down a few notes or had like an idea of what I wanted to say and didn't maybe say exactly that. And I'm like, I would be kind of hard on myself, like, oh, dang, like, oh, I meant to say it. And like, oh, it's not good because it didn't look like how I thought it would in my head. But then I realized, like, actually, wait, I'm the only one who knows how it was supposed to look. And maybe it actually looked way better than I thought it did. And I definitely know it looked exactly as it was supposed to look. Anyway, the last episode I did, it was really great. And then at the end, there was like a troll who their name was Dementia. And I wish I'd had the presence of mind to say, Dementia, you're sundowning. You get it? Because it's like, people with dementia, they're like lucid during the day, but then around sundown, they start to like deteriorate. So, and I was doing it around sundown. So this person whose username was Dementia, I could have said something, but it's okay. I said exactly what needed to be said, and everything is made up. And actually, they pointed out something helpful to me, like that, helps me think and contemplate something, okay? They had said, to whom are you talking? Or to who are you talking to? Because at the time there weren't that many people on the live stream. Basically asking, why are you speaking if there's no one here to hear you? Or if there's no one, or if the people who are here to hear you don't want to hear what you're saying? And that's like a really interesting question, which I think all of us probably ask ourselves, like, and tell ourselves maybe, like, who wants to hear what I have to say? Like, I don't know how to say it. I don't know if I'm going to say it right. Like, someone was mean to me when I said it before. So like, but then I'm like, wait, like, I don't do this because people are like watching me. I don't go on because people were like, oh my gosh, Sheba, please go on. I'm like, talk. Even though like Billy does, he like does love to hear me, the brilliant things I have to say, and encourages me to, share as I want to. But, yeah, it did help remind me, like, who are you talking to? What is worth saying, even if no one's going to watch it? In fact, I was actually waiting until a point in the last live stream when there wasn't anyone on it, because I was about to sing a Christina Aguilera song, and it's like kind of difficult. And so I was a little nervous to sing when there were a lot of people on the chat. And so I waited until there was no one. And then I sang the song. And then someone came on and was like, oh, no one's watching. Who are you talking to? Hey, y'all. Oh, hi. I'm good. Hey, Lex the Flex. What's up, girl? How you doing? And okay, hola, lekan alaba. I messed it up. My bad. But hey, how are you guys doing? I'm so glad to see you. But even if you beautiful viewers were not here, I would still be speaking. Okay, what it sounded like. All right, so what was I singing? I was singing Reflections by Christina Aguilera in the movie Mulan. Okay, because I was talking about, your authenticity is going to set you free. So yeah. And it goes, hold on one second. Okay, now there's people on it. Great, 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 great. Nope, it's okay. Because this is all made up and because I'm a great singer. Okay. The part I sang was, there's a heart that must be free to fly, that burns with a need to know the reason why. Why must we all conceal what we think, how we feel? Must there be a secret me I'm forced to hide? I won't pretend that I'm someone else for all time. When will my reflection show who I am inside? When will my reflection show who I am inside? Anyway, the first time I sang that today, I was like, I'm gonna need nobody to be watching me. Because what if I mess up? What if I run out of breath? What if Christina Aguilera is on it and she's like, that's not very good. Espero que I could speak Spanish better. But, you know, I'm doing a lot of things at the moment. I'm like, I'm like barely, you know, if I feel like speaking English, you know? But anyway. So yeah. A thing that my therapist had talked to me about, because I had mentioned sometimes I get some trolls who are not as kind to me as they should be because I'm such a light, such a goddamn sweetheart. But, you know, she's like, before you go on, speak to yourself and say, like, you know, I'm here because my voice matters. And so it was perfect when this troll comes on and is like, you know, who are you talking to? Why are you speaking? Why are you here? I already had the answer. It's because my voice matters. And then like read the words in, I can read Spanish pretty well, actually. Then like you can read the words in Spanish. Yes, I can. Puedo leer y hablar español un poquito. If I need to. Anyway. But anyway, so why am I here? I'm here because my voice matters. And because I'm the vessel. I'm like the messenger. So if you don't like what I'm saying, you know, like, don't be mad at me. You can go on to another, you know, person's YouTube, but I'm just sharing what is coming through me. I'm becoming increasingly good at just like being the vessel and sharing the message that, you know, wants to come through. Okay. Yeah, they want to, I don't speak enough Spanish to speak right now, but one day, una dia, un dia. Anyway, so I used to get like stressed that I would, you know, get off script and I would be disjointed or people wouldn't understand me, or I would lose my train of thought. And then I realized, like, I think the reason people like me in part is because of my messiness. Or at least that's what I have to tell myself. I tell myself, it's okay if I look messy, you know? And a lot of times when I think, like, in the moment, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so many things going on in my head and I don't know what to say and I don't know if I said it right. I look back I watched the video back and I look like, I just look so cool and calm, and like I say the perfect thing after like, a measured pause, and I'm like, damn, what was I worried about? I thought I was like looking so messy and so crazy. And I was like judging myself. I was afraid to even watch back because I was like, I don't want to relive how crazy I must have looked. And then I look back and I don't even look messy. But the way I even get to that point is by giving myself permission to look messy. I tell myself, even if you do look messy, Sheebs, it's okay. And like, especially if you're like a wealthy baddie who's ahead of her time, you, of all people, are allowed to look messy, right? It's going to come off very endearing. Yeah. And like, what looks messy now will look like so brilliant, so brilliantly sophisticated and complex in a little bit. I joke, but it's also true. My value is beyond modern day comprehension. So I have to be okay with, in the present, people not fully getting me. That's, it comes with the territory of being ahead of your time. People are gonna, in real time, they might be like, what? I don't get it. Oh, it's too crazy. But in a couple years, when everyone else evolves, then they're gonna be like, oh my God, she was so brilliant. Oh my God, she was so ahead of her time. But in the moment, it might look a little messy to them. It might look a little messy to me. And so I have to give myself the permission. I have to allow myself to be able to look messy. And I'll see, like, so what? One person's mess is, see, someone else says, I'm beautiful. People are always saying I'm beautiful. So, just because something's messy doesn't mean it's not beautiful. Doesn't mean it's not captivating. Doesn't mean it's not, I don't know, insanely valuable, beyond modern day comprehension. So yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Some of the people don't understand any English. I love that you still, click on this, even though, I'm definitely like speaking a lot of English, and I'm speaking it very rapidly. I know I speak quite quickly. So I appreciate you guys for coming and listening to me yap. Yeah. There's this like huge fly like buzzing around. I don't know if you can hear it. It's like so loud to me. I assume it's like getting picked up on this thing. Anyway though, I bet a lot of you are maybe, what stops you from being seen more publicly might be that you are afraid people are gonna like be like, oh my God, you look so messy, or so crazy, or so this. And like, that's just not the end of the world, babe. It's okay. I know lots of people probably think I'm very messy. I've been, married and divorced before. I'm just someone who like tries stuff, I quit my jobs, plural, like when they no longer serve me. I tell people the truth. I tell people like my honest assessment of something, even when most people might be like, I don't want to say anything. Like, no, I will tell you. I will be honest with you, babe. And like that might, come off as messy to people who are used to censoring themselves, who are used to being dishonest with themselves and other people, who are used to performing you know, being so put together. Like, I don't know. I just know I am put together. So that's the other thing. Like, you know, I am put together. Like I, you know, own a home and I just am very successful and, you know, I look amazing and have like, you know, really great health and all things that are, you know, I've co-created. It's not all my doing, but so it's easy for me to look messy in other ways. When your life is together, like mine is, you can afford to look messy, like online. And like my messiness is what? Just like speaking honestly, yapping about my inner workings. You know, there are messier people and they're like literally in charge of our government. So, you know, yeah. Anyway, I do just like love going on and I notice I like how I feel after I go on. And so I think I also wanted to give myself that feeling again to see if it's the act of going on that gives me the like feeling of satisfaction. Because I know it's not like whether or not people are watching. So, yeah. But anyway, I am also so grateful for all of my subscribers, new and old. And I know I want to get 1,000 by the end of 2025, and I know I will. But I also like, you know, I want my subscribers, my community to be quality over quantity. Like, I would much rather have like 20 people who are like on the level, who are on the vibration, who are like, I don't know, excited to co-create and like be in, you know, who like really resonate with me than having like, you know, millions of followers who like, I don't know, don't really fuck with me. Know what I'm saying? Like, I want like my quality over quantity. Like, we're an elite squad. We're an upper echelon, you know, a very esoteric, you know, small group of like powerful beings who are trying to further activate and get more potent. So, yeah, excited for all of the new followers and subscribers who are, of course, going to be coming because I've called it in. But you know, I'm not like take all anyone. I'm like desperate for like subscribers. Like, I want the right people. I want the right subscribers. So like, if it's not you, you should probably go. Okay. But if it is you, welcome, my love. I love you so much. I'm so glad to see you. I'm so glad you're here. I appreciate you. It's, you know, I would go on and, you know, talk my shit, you know, say my inner monologue, even if no one was watching. But it is fun when other people watch and engage. So, yeah. Anyway, if you made it this far, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, come join the tribe. Oh my gosh, also it's the 111th episode. Is it? I don't know. But it's my 33rd of like going on in a row. And if you're like, Sheba, but like, didn't you not go on yesterday? Yeah, but it's made up, okay? And the task is actually living every day in devotion to my joy. Not necessarily going, you know, and filming a video about it. Even though I do enjoy doing that, and it brings me a lot of joy. So, yeah. Well, this was fun. So, yeah, let it be messy, babe. Yeah, because especially if you're like a baddie, like, and if you got money, people let you be messy. It's great. Some of my favorite people are messy, actually. I used to love, and I still love, Tiffany Pollard. Y'all remember her from Flavor of Love? I Love New York. Maybe dating myself a little bit. You know, I'm a 90s, 2000s kid. But yeah, I loved New York. And I love that she's still, you know, being a personality and a main character. But I always loved seeing like women being messy and still succeeding and getting everything they want. And I'm like, yes. Perfecto. Oh, I know someone said something else in Spanish. But yeah, so free yourself. Like, you will feel much freer if you allow yourself to look messy. Maybe make looking messy the goal. Just so you can like get the experience of like, oh, it's not that bad. It's okay. We all look messy sometimes. You know, and one person's messy is another person's like, oh my God, so iconic. So yeah. Pues, gracias por escuchando. Thanks for listening. But yeah. Quizás próxima vez. No, I don't know. I don't know what I was going to say after that. No sé. Lo siento. But anyway, yeah, I like how this worked actually. Like, it helped with like the title topic of like, you're allowed to look messy. I feel like this was like a little bit more disjointed than I thought it would be going in, but I love it. I think it's perfect. Anyway, yeah, I love me a messy queen. So yeah, I love Tiffany Pollard. Who's your favorite messy queen? If you made it this far, who's like a person who's like, oh my God, so messy, who you also like admire? Because like I said in the last episode too, I think like the most loving, you know, emotion behind jealousy is like admiration. So if there's some person who you're like, oh my God, who is this messy person? Consider that you're also a little inspired by them. You admire that they allow themselves the freedom to look messy, to be perceived as messy, to be perceived as imperfect in a way that you're not allowing yourself to be perceived as such. And the kicker is like, you really can't control how other people see you. You could be like, I think, white people, British people fucking love like the British monarchy. I think it looks so crazy and stupid and looks so dumb. And like they're just like crazy clown people. So like, I think they look messy, and like their lives, they're always cheating on each other and being like creepy and like, so like, but me thinking they look messy does not affect their money. And so maybe other people thinking you look messy is not going to affect your money. And maybe like, yeah, like free yourself. Let people think of you as messy. Oh, okay. This person doesn't understand anything because they're from Mexico. Pues, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Even though you don't understand, I love that I'm entertaining enough that even though someone like doesn't know what I'm saying, they still want to like tune in the whole time. I love that. And like, if that helps you, dear viewer, whenever you happen to stumble upon this, people can literally not understand the words that you're saying and they'll still tune in. Maybe it's just your vibe, babe. Maybe it's just your energy. So, anywho, I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna go to bed. All right. I love you guys so much. And I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay? So bring your forehead up against the screen. I love you. And this is all made up. I should learn how to say that in lots of different languages. Te amo. Nah, I don't know how to say it. Nah, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say the rest of that. Okay, I'll learn it though. All right. But thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah, if you made it to the end, yeah, tell me your favorite messy queen, especially if it's me. So, all right. I love you. This is all made up. I'll see you later. All right. Salam. I'm trying to say it like peace. Salam. And yalla bye, babes.